Whether it's managing IT issues, student inquiries, or coordinating staff support, keeping things running smoothly in the education field can be overwhelming. This is where Help Scout comes in. Before we dive into the app, let's talk about what your current experience might look like. You might be using a tool like Outlook or Gmail today to manage your email. Maybe that looks like having an info at or help at type of address where your students, parents, or faculty send all of their questions to your office, and your team members all share access to that address. But how do you know which emails have already been addressed? Do you forward those emails from one inbox to the other? And how can your team collaborate to help each other solve problems? All of those important tasks are really tough to solve in a tool like Outlook or Gmail, and a shared inbox solution like Help Scout can help solve those problems for you. For any team managing a shared email address, a shared inbox keeps communication organized and collaborative without the chaos of forwarding threads from one personal inbox to another or CC overload. In Help Scout, emails arrive in the unassigned folder, where your entire team can see them and pick up what needs a reply. It's just like your current inbox, but with the added power of team visibility, assignments, and notes. So no one double replies or misses a message. You can assign conversations, leave internal comments, and see exactly who's handling what. It's faster, clearer, and built for teams. In Help Scout, we have tools like assignments, which make it easy to get questions in front of the right people. Instead of losing track of a thread which might leave a student or faculty without a resolution for days, now you can assign the conversation to the right person or team. They'll get a notification and it will show up in their Mine folder. If you want to keep tabs on that conversation, but you don't need to handle it yourself, you can click the Follow button. This way, you'll get notified of any replies or updates without being responsible for responding. In Outlook or Gmail, it's almost impossible to know which emails your team is already working on and which still need attention. That means you might end up doing double the work or missing emails, thinking that someone else was working on them. In Help Scout, you'll have visibility into what everyone is working on, so you can efficiently manage your inbox with confidence. Our collision detection feature shows you when someone else is viewing, replying to an email, or adding a note, making it easy to avoid double replies or having to come up with creative ways to sort your inbox. For example, imagine two IT staff members both open the same email about a Wi-Fi issue on campus. In Outlook or Gmail, they might both start replying and adding a response at the same time, leading to confusion or even conflicting answers. In Help Scout, collision detection alerts them that someone else is already handling the issue, preventing duplicate work and ensuring a clear, single response. We briefly touched on this before, but our notes feature is one of my favorites in Help Scout. Currently, your workflow might look like this. You get an email from a student with a question about their application status. Then you need to touch base with a coworker in order to get an update. So you forward the student's question to that coworker asking, "Hey, do you have an update on this?" And separately reply to the student saying, "I'm going to check on this for you and I'll let you know as soon as I have an answer." Now you have two emails to keep track of: the forwarded conversation to your coworker and the original conversation with your student. Forwarding emails internally is not effective or efficient. It's a headache. With Help Scout, you only have one conversation with the student and everyone has access to the most up-to-date information. Instead of forwarding that conversation, you can just add a note and mention your coworker asking for that update. They can respond with the note themselves or reply directly to the student to make things smoother. To keep track of where emails stand using a tool like Outlook or Gmail, you might be starring emails, creating folders, or even keeping a separate spreadsheet just to track which issues are still open. That's a lot of unnecessary work. Help Scout automatically organizes your inbox using 3 simple statuses. We have the active status. These are conversations that still need your attention. They're bolded here. We have pending conversations. These are waiting for someone else. Maybe you're expecting a reply from a faculty member or waiting for approval before proceeding. These are unbolded conversations at the bottom of your inbox. And then we have closed conversations. These are done and dusted, no further action. If a customer replies to a closed conversation, it will become active again, and you'll see them right here in your unassigned folder or assigned folders once again. No more guessing which emails still need attention. Help Scout statuses do the organizing for you. If you're using Outlook or Gmail, you're probably spending way too much time sorting emails, forwarding messages, or applying labels just to keep your inbox organized. But what if your inbox could do some of that work for you? With manual and automatic workflows in Help Scout, you can automate repetitive tasks and keep your inbox running smoothly. Manual workflows let you apply multiple actions to a conversation with a single click, like assigning a conversation to a specific person or team and adding a note with additional instructions. Automatic workflows work behind the scenes, applying rules to incoming emails based on specific conditions that you set. Let's say your IT help desk constantly receives emails about password resets. Instead of manually sorting through these requests, you can create an automatic workflow like this one that looks for the words password reset in the subject line and immediately assigns those emails to the IT team. Instead of wasting time on email triage, workflows make sure the right emails go to the right people automatically. Help Scout takes the stress out of shared inboxes, ensuring nothing slips through the cracks while making collaboration effortless.